It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the New York Jets and the New England Patriots, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
Halfway between Boston and Providence, it's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. A good one here in the AFC East. So glad you're with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. Greg, for years, this division was dominated by the Patriots, winning 16 of a possible 17 years. For the last 4, it's belonged to Buffalo under Sean McDermott. Now, though, this seems like it's anyone's division.
No question. I mean, you mentioned the Patriots. Obviously, they have one of the greatest traditions of winning in the history of the NFL. New coach, new era. We'll see how that unfolds. You mentioned Buffalo. But I think if I'm a New York Jets fan with Aaron Rodgers back under center healthy, and what Mike McDaniel is building down in Miami, you said it, this is really a division that over the years was a one-horse race, and now I think all 4 of these teams entering the season think this division goes through them.
On the return, this is Jalen Reagor. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Patriots have a rookie quarterback. It is Drake May. Long past the Tom Brady era, it is May who is now the guy in Foxborough. Out of North Carolina, Greg, the 3rd pick in this past year's draft.
There's no question, Mike. This guy, in terms of talent, is at the top of the list. I mean, that prototypical size with that live arm. He can attack the defense in so many different ways. However, I think it's really his ability to use his mind is what takes him to another level. For a young player to understand the importance of manipulating the defense with his eyes, and he's able to identify exactly where that coverage is vulnerable. He's far from a finished product, right? He's a young player learning this league. But I'll tell you what, I am fired up to see his development firsthand today over these next couple hours.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Working out of the gun, it's May. Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. The Jets have got it. And he's going to score. Do you believe this start? Opening minute of the game. Fumble recovery and a touchdown. And that is the dream start for this defense on the opening drive. They get the first points of the game for their team.
You know, Mike, every team, they have an opening drive script. So what it is, it's the plays they feel best about. Pass, run, establish a little rhythm, and get your players into the game a little bit. Here they are executing their opening script, something they've done all week long. They cough the ball up, scoop, score, and you couldn't have drafted a worse start for this offense.
Zerline's kick, up and good. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returnable for Reagor. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense make their way out to take over once more. Let's see if they can bounce back from the early mistake. That fumble a moment ago returned for a touchdown. The offense gets it back, 1st and 10. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now the man signs from Washington. It's Antonio Gibson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Well, I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
Now a fair catch, and he'll take it at about the 24-yard line. Well, the Jets come out with Aaron Rodgers. Of course, all the buildup in 2023, it lasted all of 4 snaps. But the man is a legend, a Super Bowl champ, 10-time Pro Bowler. Greg, his 20th NFL season.
There's not many guys, Mike, in NFL history that while their career is still ongoing, they already are considered a no-brainer finding themselves in Canton one day. And this guy is certainly at the top of the list. Let's not forget, this is not some washed-up quarterback who can't let go of the past. He is still capable of playing at an all-pro level. And if he continues to do so, any team he's on is going to be a Super Bowl contender.
He'll manage only a couple. Jawan Bentley there on the tackle. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll go again with Hall. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
3rd and 9. Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. To throw is Rodgers. Room to run past the 30. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a 1st down.
And as a defensive coordinator, this just drives you nuts. You have a team in 3rd and long. You think you're going to go rush the passer. And what do? They change it up. They slip the offensive lineman out in front of the back and drop it off. And he picks up a big gain and converts the 1st down.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Man. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Abanaconda. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's right side and brought in by Williams. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. from the gun. Rodgers. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Now Rodgers. That is hauled in at the 5. To the goal line and in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Now Zerline for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Jets move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returnable for Rager. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's May. He'll find his man, that's Kendrick Bourne. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. First and 10. They'll go play action with May. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. And what that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart. Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Here's Bryce Behringer now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. Now, a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. Play action now with Rodgers. He finds Wilson coming across the field. And he's taken down up past the 35.
To say this group has started strong here in the first quarter, Mike, might be a bit of an understatement. I mean, offensively, firing on all cylinders. Defensively, suffocating the opponent. The ability to complement each other on both sides of the ball and play at such a high level. They could have a little bit more breathing room here by the end of this drive.
Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. That is 2 big pickups to start the drive. 32 on the latest.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Second and a yard. On the give, it's Hall. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Rodgers. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
Rodgers here on second down. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon, and frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. Here, the ball is thrown short. The idea is get the ball in the hands of your playmaker and let him pick up the rest with his feet. But you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Zerline's kick is good. And the Jets stake themselves to a 17-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. First and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. A throw, left side, taken in by Pope. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll give this to Stevenson, running right. He'll edge forward for maybe a yard. That's Jermaine Johnson there on the stop. Third and a yard. Now Gibson. And he's going to have a Patriots first down. Good running. Gets him to about the 44.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
On the carry, it's Stevenson. That's a short pickup to about the 47. Hassan Reddick there to make the play. Here's a 2nd and 6. Here's May. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 17-0, the early score. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. On 3rd and a yard, here's May. That one on target, and Pope's got it. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
1st and 10 now from the 36. From out of the gun, here's May. That's complete to Ramondre. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. The Jets have got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Garrett Wilson and the Jets offense now heading back onto the field. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Rodgers now. That's to the left side, pulled in by Conklin. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
I just love the feel this tight end has, Mike, for the defense when they play zone coverage. His ability to find open space and be friendly for the quarterback. It's easier said than done. Certain guys, they want to run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and they end up going from uncovered space to covered space, but not the case here. He knew he was open. He knew he was in the right spot. He stayed open. The quarterback delivered a good ball.
He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and that will lead to a second down. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. Coming free is Conklin. Third and 5. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Malachi Corley. And it's going to be fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. Ramondre Stevenson and the Patriots getting set for their next drive. This will begin at their own 13-yard line, so work to do starting with this 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes. And once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. May going to look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
That's caught by Bourne. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Well, he certainly didn't look like a rookie on that long completion, Mike. Not only his ability to scan the field and find his favorable matchup, but he was able to hit his downfield target in the perfect spot that led to that big gain.
Here's 1st and 10. A carry now for Gibson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. It's the tight end Henry in motion. On the handoff, it's Stevenson. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he will get all the way down to the Patriots' 23-yard line. What a big play there for New England. 31 yards.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs to kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets.
And he's in. Jalen Pope. Touchdown, Patriots. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Slides, extra point, up and good. And the Pats are back in this one. It's 17-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Jets offense and receiver Garrett Wilson getting set for their next drive. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe? Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried the first half, it hasn't worked. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is, firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. That's a pickup of 17. Good for a Jets 1st down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
Rodgers going up top again. That's to Conklin, the tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. On the option, here's Hall. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 5 yards. From the gun, Rodgers. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
And that is incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long, and as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet, but I can promise you they're saying, next time, You got to come down with that one.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jets add on to their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Patriots offense and Ramondre Stevenson heading out onto the field. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. On the give, this is Stevenson. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run here with Gibson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Throwing now is May. Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Stevenson. Looking for room out on the edge. You're not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for New England. And how about that play on special teams? Perfectly done. It checks up right at the 1-yard line. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the 1st half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he'll move it out of harm's way. A gain of 3 up to the 4-yard line. Second and 7. Another run here with Hall. Trying to get himself upfield, and he cannot do it. Knocked back at the 2-yard line.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
3rd down and 9. Rodgers. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Conklin. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. The Patriots offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. The motion man here is Bourne. May now on 1st and 10. This one complete to Bourne. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll toss right side to Stevenson. And that'll give them the 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw now, May. He'll get this complete. It's Polk over the middle. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball downfield, but not only to pick up a couple yards. You got to pick your chances of when you want to be aggressive, and you got to make sure you make better decisions going forward.
And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
To throw on 1st down is May. They'll look to throw yet again. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
As you could probably imagine, Mike, this one really burns me. I mean, man, I wish my fellow tight ends catch every ball the entire game, but to be this open and not come down with it, I'm going to have to set a reminder. Next year at TEU, we're going to have to bring out some jugs machines.
Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal. Here's May again. It is brought in the end zone. Jalen Polk, touchdown New England. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Sly now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Patriots are back within 6. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Jets offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
2nd down, Rodgers. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Mike Williams, the one he was looking for, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. On 3rd and 1, here's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
It seemed there was a bit of a busted coverage in the secondary, and I think that's what led that receiver to be so wide open. And that's a ball that just needs to be put on him. It doesn't have to be a perfect throw. It doesn't have to be thrown on the money. Just make it catchable and take advantage of that opportunity.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Jets are in front as we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, where the coach is Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, we'll take it from there as we welcome everyone into our EA Sports studios and our halftime report. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, And it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So now Rodgers and the Jets ready to take over once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they'll try to keep it going. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Rodgers. That's right side and brought in by Williams. A good spot here, second and a yard. Now Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The number 3 overall selection, Drake May, headed out for the next Pats possession. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and will try to sustain it here down the stretch. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. That one taken in by Douglas. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down. Looked like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down. Working out of the gun, it's May. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now May. open man there. It is Bourne. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation play out across that defensive tackle position. I mean, years ago, Mike, they were the big run stuffers. They were big bodies in there just trying to slow down the interior run game. Now, these guys are not only big, but they're real athletes. Their job is to not only push the pocket, but win one-on-one and get sacks like that. I don't think we give them enough credit for how good they are as pass rushers from the interior.
The Jets offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. This looks like a design run. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. He'll try to run for it with Hall. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
On now comes the punt team for the Jets. Fair catch made here, and the drive will start at the 23-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's May. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From out of the gun, here's May. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. And now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
3rd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And the Patriots ready to kick it away. as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. The Jets offense ready to take over once again. They'll start out 1st down and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Rodgers. A throw left side taken in by Corley. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4. Rodgers now. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. Here's a 2nd and 9. Rodgers going up top again. A throw left side taken in by Wilson. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First and 10. To the air once more. It's Rodgers. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. On the handoff, it's Hall running right. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete, but now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. To throw, it's Rodgers. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
There was tight coverage all across the field. I think the quarterback thought he had the arm strength to fit this one into a pretty small window, but the defense wasn't having it. They were all over it, and I think the quarterback actually got away with one there.
2nd down, Rodgers. He's going to tuck it and go.
These plays just kill you on defense. The pressure is good, but you have to contain them. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
On third down, Rodgers. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Jets will extend their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense and Drake May making their way back out. And it's been a struggle all afternoon. The defense done a great job taking him away from his game, taking his weapons away, and he is yet to find anything to lean on in this one. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. May gonna look to throw. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Throwing on 2nd down, May. This complete to Polk. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
A nice play here by Jalen Polk. And here's a guy we saw in 2023, Mike, his last year in college, really have a career year in both catches, yards, and touchdowns. He kind of jumped and burst onto the scene. He can play inside. He can play outside. He has great hands. And sometimes, even when he's covered, you can just throw it up. And he is about as good of a jump ball winner at the receiver position as there was coming out of this draft class.
Now a give running left, it is Stevenson. Here's Gibson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing now is May. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Throwing on third down is May. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
May to the air once more. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Seems like the quarterback was a little predetermined in his read. I think he decided even before seeing the coverage where that ball was going. Next time, read the coverage. Let the play unfold. Don't force something that's not there.
Here's May again. He'll get this complete. It's Polk over the middle. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. They'll stick to the ground. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal. He's inside the 10. Down to the 7-yard line. Working out of the gun. It's May. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 1, 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Stevenson. And he will score. Game on. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, Patriots. Out comes Sly for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Pats will cut it to a 2-point lead. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The visitors' offense ready to take over possession of the football. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. The master of play action, Rodgers. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. What a good choice to get out and run. That's a pickup of 18 and a 1st down.
Here you are at the end of the game. You need a stop. You find yourself trailing. You have everybody covered, and the quarterback gets loose. Those are the plays that just kill a defensive coordinator. You're about to force a punt, about to get the ball back to your offense. Give credit to the quarterback. He made a play when they needed it.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. That's right side and brought in by Williams. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
Nice catch there by Williams, and he's able to move the chains. And while he finds himself now in a new uniform here in New York, it's just nice to see him able to return from injury just a year ago. He was signed by the Jets this offseason after coming off a really good run with the Chargers. He's already making his presence felt. He picks up a fresh set of downs.
Second down and 8. Here comes Hall on this toss to the right. And the Jets have got a 1st and goal coming up. He's out of bounds at the 9-yard line. A gain of 11 there, and a 1st down.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Throwing, Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
So now, big spot for the veteran Greg Zuerlein. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Patriots offense and their running back set to go once more. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. Here's 1st and 10. From out of the gun, here's May. That one taken in by Douglas. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Here's May to throw it on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
We'll try to set up the screen to Stevenson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. May to throw again. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on 3rd down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense and Aaron Rodgers getting ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Rodgers now. Catch is made. That is Williams. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. They'll send a tight end in motion. On the give, it's Hall. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Well, there's really 2 schools of thought, Mike. You have yourself the lead in the 4th quarter, and a lot of people just say, let's sit on it, let's play smart, just don't give anything to the opposing team to let themselves back in the game. Well, that's exactly what they almost did here. They put the ball in the air, tried to remain aggressive, and they're lucky it didn't come back to bite them.
And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, I can promise you that's not what they had in mind when they called that play. They're thinking either catch the defense in deep, soft coverage, or maybe get lucky in their blitzing. In this case, they get neither and pick up a minimal gain.
A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to get back to work. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
May to throw on 2nd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They come to the line for this one. 3rd down, needing 3. Here's May. There's that man again. Another catch. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here we go. This is 4th down. They'll go. Here's May. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They will run it over center with Hall. He'll be bogged down. Short pickup to the 25. They'll go again with Hall. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, and a give to Hall. And he's inside the 10, pushing forward for a gain of 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A give. Here's Hall. And they are all over that on defense. Good surge. Drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line.
You know at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down, or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
They'll drop to throw. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Jets will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is May. He's got Douglas going deep. And this will be incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Here's 2nd down. Throwing is May. Has completed to Douglas. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. May going to look to throw. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. 23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Patriots 1st down. May to the air once more. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there, and we're likely down to a final snap.
This is teach tape for man defense, Mike. I mean, he is not looking back at the quarterback at all. He is in the hip pocket of his receiver. He's staying in phase and in rhythm, and then he knows when the wide receiver's hands go up, attack the ball, and that's about as good as it gets.
He'll let this go towards the end zone. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one a win for the visiting Jets. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.